Well, I guess I should say good morning. I've headed out of Vancouver again today, and I'm at a place in between Mission and Harrison. I'm not sure exactly what this point's called, but I crossed it last week when I came out on the weekend, but it really started to rain, so I didn't capture many images last week. I've been lucky enough, I don't know if you can see there, but I've been watching the bald eagles fishing. Absolutely amazing. The fishing in all the streams, because the salmon runs on at the moment. I don't know if you can make out there the bald eagle. It's an unbelievable bird, absolutely brilliant to watch, so hopefully we'll get more pictures of them today. Two graduated filters in because the sky's getting bright. That's going to help bring the sky down, and then we'll capture a lot of this foreground. There's a lot of autumn colours there, so I'm hoping when the sunlight shines on the foreground here, it should bring out some nice colours. That's what I'm after today, some nice colours. There's going to be plenty of sunshine. I would prefer a bit more cloud, but beggars can't be choosers, as they say. But I also get to watch these bald eagles fishing for another half hour. There's a lot of shooting going on today because it's hunting season, so they're shooting for the geese. You can hear the gunshots going off there. I've got to admit, I'm really lucky to be able to shoot photography here in British Columbia. Lots of great places. You don't have to drive too far. Sometimes, but I don't mind, it's all an adventure. So I've decided to stay here for another 20 or 30 minutes. But you've got to be here to believe it, it's amazing. Absolutely brilliant. I don't know if you can make out the bald eagles there in the background calling. So I'm going to get the car packed up, and we'll have a drive further up, head towards Harrison I think, and see if we can find some more compositions. It's a lovely morning, great to be out. Better than last week. Last week there was lots of rain, so it's made up for last week. So I'll get back to the car and we'll head on further up the road towards Harrison and see if we can find some more compositions. Spotted another composition, and if you can see the stream behind us leading towards the trees and the mountains there. But I've also got this bush to my right hand side. It's got lovely autumn colours on it, and I'm going to use that to frame the right hand side of the shot. The stream's going to lead your eye towards the hills and the mountains there. Remember, when you use your polarizer on a blue sky, don't overly use it because it just darkens it and it doesn't look good at all. So I've got the polarizer on, and I've just slightly used it to take the shine off the top of the water there. I'm on f10 at 20th of a second on 100 ISO. I've also got the graduated filter just to bring that sky down a touch, and I think it'll work really well. I love the colour to the right hand side where it's going to frame the shot. I went for the lower composition there because there's blue sky and there's not a lot of detail there because there's no clouds. There's a lot more interest in the foreground, a lot more colour. But I was looking in the stream down below here, and I'm going to be able to show you why the bald eagles hang around this area. That's if I can make it down. Bit sketchy. Right, I'm here anyways, I'll be able to show you. I'm going to make my way back up to the car, as the smell's quite bad around here. There are lots of dead salmon carcasses about off the eagles, but really nice place. The eagles are above my head there, I don't know if you can see them. There's 4 there that I can see, but I counted at least 20 before. So let's make our way further up. Seems to be a lot of nice colours in the trees up there, so hopefully we'll get some more nice compositions. I can get my way out of here because it absolutely stinks of fish. There's dead carcasses lying about everywhere. What a lovely place though, absolutely beautiful. Hope you liked the salmon. That was absolutely amazing. First time I've ever seen a salmon run, so I spent quite a bit of time there. I've got to this lake now, which is about 15 kilometres up the road, and it's got a jetty on the lake. I wanted to shoot it from the left hand side, but it's quite messy to the left hand side, as you can probably see, so I've decided to put the jetty in the centre of the frame. You're going to have the jetty, then you're going to have a lake, and then you're going to have the background of the trees there. There's a nice splash of autumn colours just through the middle. Not a lot, but a subtle colour through the centre of the frame there, and it's looking really nice on camera. The sun's quite bright, but the jetty's actually in the shade. So I've got set up here, I've got the landscape polariser on. It's giving us a 13th of a second, f10 at 100 ISO. I don't want to use the polariser too much because I've noticed that because the reflection off the blue sky in the shade, it's making it too dark. So I've only just used it a touch just to bring out some more detail in the trees there. I've also put the ND6 graduated filter in just to bring the brightness down in the sky that is there. Get a better exposure right through the shot rather than it being overly dark in the foreground here. So we'll try this out and then we'll have a walk around the lake. Absolute beautiful day. I think it's about 3 o'clock now. I'm going to have a drive further up. So I hope you're enjoying the day as much as I am. So I've stopped off in a place called Maple Ridge and I'm at a creek here. I don't know the name of the creek, but I'll put it up on the screen above so you know what creek it is. Composition here of a river leading off to the left hand side in like an S-bend with the lovely autumn colours to the right hand side. It looks really nice. I think it'll make a really nice shot. We've also got a bit more wind now. With that, it's brought in some clouds, so that's going to help us use the polarizer a lot more, bring out more colour, more detail. If you haven't got a polarizer, definitely get one. They're brilliant. I never have it off the camera, to tell you the truth. It's always on. So I've got set up for this shot here because the sun keeps going. It keeps coming in bursts and shining the light where I want the light. And with it being lowered in the sky, it's a lot nicer colours now. So it's giving us a 13th of a second on f10 at 100 ISO. The clouds help and give the picture a bit more body and helps me use this polarizer. So I've got the polarizer on. I've put it on all the way because we haven't got all that blue sky like we had before. And I've got a graduated filter just to bring down the sky a little bit, not too much. And we'll see what this shot turns out like. Well, I've had a good walk around this trail here. I think it's more of a nature trail because I can't come across any foreground interest or any compositions that I like. So I've decided that I'm going to head back towards the car, head back to Vancouver. It's been an absolutely fantastic day. I've had a good drive about, seeing lots of things, taking new images, going to places I haven't been before. It's been great. I'm sure you'll agree that fall's well underway here in BC. And if you'd like to subscribe, that'd be brilliant, or give us a thumbs up. And don't forget, leave a comment below. I always reply. It's always nice to hear your comments and hear your views on my images. So, thanks again.